Since its debut back in 2018, Manifest has been met with praise from critics and fans alike. However, many fans were upset to hear that the fourth season would also be the show's last. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at just who is returning and what that means for the show, plus all things Manifest, so stick around because you're not going to want to miss a single second of this video. Zeke's not done yet. That's right, you're not dreaming. Matt Long's character Zeke is set to return to the show after all, so everyone can finally breathe a sigh of relief. People were worried that Zach would not be coming back for the fourth season because of a congested schedule. Long had signed for the NBC pilot called Getaway, which would have made him unavailable should Manifest shoot their fourth season. Showrunner Jeff Rake was unsure if the series would get picked up for its fourth season after being dropped by NBC, which is what led Matt Long to pursue other creative outlets. Shortly after, Long signed on for the pilot episode of Getaway. Netflix announced that they picked up Manifest for its fourth season. This is when fans started to worry. If Long is signed on another show, how will he be coming back to play Zeke? Well, hilariously, after dropping Manifest in order to make room for another primetime show, NBC ended up passing on Getaway, meaning that Long was now available to come back to Manifest, and that NBC had no reason to drop the show in the first place. Maybe NBC will find a show to replace Manifest sometime soon, but the whole scenario seems so needlessly complicated. I'm sure I'm in the same boat as most Manifest fans when I say that I'm glad the whole thing got sorted out, and I cannot wait to see what the writers have in store for Zeke in the final season. Was this supposed to be how Manifest ended? Unfortunately, no. Showrunner Jeff Rake has confirmed this was not exactly how he thought the series would come to a close. Rake stated that he originally planned for the show to run for a full 6 seasons, but obviously the show is only getting 4 seasons. I'm sure this would lead some fans to be asking, what is the ending going to look like now that the show is getting cut 2 seasons short? Well, no need to fear. Rake has confirmed that Zeke and the rest of the characters in the show will be getting their full arc as originally intended, but Rake did not stop there. Rake also said that the series as a whole will be getting the same treatment and that it will see the ending that Rake originally intended. Now, I'm sure that will be worrying some fans, as that type of answer usually means that the final season will be extremely rushed in order to provide the original ending. However, in this case, there's no need to fear. When the show ran on NBC, each season consisted of differing numbers of episodes, with season 1 consisting of 16 episodes and seasons 2 and 3 both having 13 episodes. Well, season 4 will have a whopping 20 episodes, making it the longest season in the show's history. This means the season 4 of Manifest is likely to have all of the plot with way less filler in order to finish the show as originally intended, as put by Jeff Rake. But 20 episodes was not the original plan for season 4, and a single final season was also not in the cards. But Rake did his due diligence to ensure fans that we have the finale we deserve. Rake's contingency plans. It turns out that after Rake found out about Manifest being canceled by NBC, he did not stop figuring out a plan for releasing the finale of the show. He did not care what he had to do in order to release it, but he always planned on releasing some sort of ending. A film, a short web series, even a comic series. No matter what, he was going to get the fans the finale they deserved. Rake stated that he was confident that some studio was going to step up and help finish the story. For those who have been tracking the story through June and July, they'll remember that I was hopeful in the early weeks after cancellation that someone would step up and allow us to make something as modest as a 2-hour movie. The dedication shown by Rake is really commendable. Some showrunner would have just packed it in and called it a show, but Rake refused to let his show die. If a movie was not the answer, Rake was ready to convert his story into anything in order to get it told. It would have been stressful and would not have been ideal, but I would have figured out my way through it. Rake also stresses out trying to figure out how to get the original endgame in 2 episodes, 6 episodes, or 9 episodes. But it seems that even if that was the case, he would have found a way to provide closure at the very least. Fortunately for fans of the show, you no longer have to worry about a rushed ending, as 20 episodes is an embarrassment of riches, according to Rake, which means we are most likely in for a great finale that ties everything up in a tight bow. But what do we know about the final season so far? What avenues are the writers going to take our favorite characters down, and what will the final episode look like? Here's all we know so far. Now that we know it is coming, when will we be able to watch it? When news broke about the show show being renewed for its 4th season on Netflix, fans were overjoyed. But how long are they going to have to wait until the final season is available to watch? Well, it seems like they won't have to wait too long if we end up getting the best case scenario, which would be the first episodes debuting sometime in early spring of 2022. Filming has been going on since November of 2021 in New York City, so it seems like a long shot that the post-production work is completely wrapped up come spring of 2022. But on the other hand, it seems unlikely that viewers would have to wait any longer than summer of 2022 to see the final season. Our prediction? We'll see the final season drop on Netflix sometime in May or June of 2022, which, all things considered, is not too long of a wait. There's also a strong possibility that Season 4 does not release all in one shot, instead opting to do a Season 4 Part 1 and a Season 4 Part 2. They could split it up in all sorts of ways, like 8 in Part 1 and 12 in Part 2, or even 10 episodes in each part. Or if they could drop all 20 at the same time, or they could even do a weekly episode drop for 20 weeks, although that seems very unlikely. It could be any of these options, but as of this recording, we're unsure as of how they will be releasing the final season. But now, for the juicy stuff. Here's all we know about the plot of Season 4 and how the series will come to an end. How will Manifest end? Obviously, there are still 19 full episodes to catch us up to a point in which we can see a finale. But what will those 19 episodes be able to provide prior to the final 20th episode of Season 4? Well, hopefully a lot, because Rake plans on squeezing 3 seasons worth of content into 20 episodes, which means that this season will be fast-paced and exciting, with each episode providing more and more pieces of the puzzle, which will finally be solved come episode 20. However, it is speculated that we will see a time jump at some point in the season in order for the character's 5.5-year death date to happen in real time. This was essentially confirmed by Josh Dallas, who plays Ben on the show, when he tweeted a picture of his character with a full beard. This would make the most sense for timing in terms of both the Season 3 finale and keeping in line with the original ending that Rake intends on keeping. Besides these little details, it seems like the cast and crew are doing a great job of keeping plot details under wraps, because, as of this recording, this is literally all we know about the final season. Make sure to stay up to date on this channel, as we'll have all the latest news as it becomes available. On that note, this is all we have for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. What do you think is going to happen in the season finale of Manifest? Are you glad that Zeke will be returning? Whatever you have to say, let us know in the comments section down below. And if you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing to the channel. It's free to you, only takes a second, and goes a long way in helping the channel. Thank you all again for watching, and we will see you all in the next video.